What's up, guys? I just want to give you guys an update on the 1G hill climb car that I've been currently working on. I haven't touched this car in over 5 months now. It's been put outside, put to the side. Just haven't really had the motivation to work on it anymore with COVID going on and being short on work. But I think some things are coming together and should have somebody coming hopefully tomorrow, to start working on welding my cage. And I'll lock the door again. Anyways, I'll come back to that. Yeah, so I'll show you guys what's going on with it. So it's been sitting outside under our tarp. Unfortunately, like I said, for the last 5 months. Got a little bit of surface rust on it, no big deal, it comes right off. Still gotta clean this roof back up, finish it. We gotta get a little bit of Bondo work, especially on that side over there. It's really bad. I don't understand why people sit on cars. Down here, got some damage right there. It was on there when I got the car. All these holes I gotta finish patching, removing the wing, just getting a new spoiler put on it. Same with over here. There was a big dent here as well. Got a lot of it pulled out, but it's real bad right there. Hard to see in the camera. Gotta finish stretching these fenders out. I gotta get under here on both sides. I gotta cut and re-weld this whole strip out right here. That whole piece has to go on both sides of the car. I'm probably somehow going to remove that. It doesn't need to be there anymore. Up here in the fenders, this were bolts right here. I need to move that out. I guess an inch and a half. Make it wider. Over here you can see I've already done some stretching on it a little bit. We're getting it out behind the wheel. And same thing over here. I got to finish cutting this as well and re-weld that up. And then I think I'm going to reuse the old piece I cut out, and it's going to be folded under and wrapped to keep the body lines and everything together. Still got to build the skirts and diffuser. Got my templates and everything up there in the corner. Inside the car, the cage is all done. The halo was fully welded. Let me go to the other side. Oh look, I still have a door handle here. So the halo of this car is completely welded except for the forward bars. They're not welded yet. None of my door bars are put on, but they're all there. It's all get ready to be cleaned out and be finished being TIG weld hopefully this weekend. I still have to get the part brake mount out of a second gen so that I can move it from the driver's side to the passenger side. I am pulling the shifter out of a 3G so I can have the newer updated shifter. Everything in those cars should work all well. Ignition switch has to come out of this car. It's not allowed in the car. Same as the door locks. None of that is allowed in the car. A lot of the harness has to be pulled out of the car still. This car is being swapped to an AEM Series 2. So it's going full standalone. I will have the factory dash. Most of the factory dash. It's required for class, I believe. And that way I can still keep my gauge cluster in the car. Really Let's see, what else does the car need? I still gotta bypass the heater core lines. I will be building a new heating system for the car, maybe. I haven't decided. Car doesn't have windows. Does a car with no windows need heat? Oh wow, it's dirty under here. Car is a real basic, simple setup. Evo 3, 16G, you know, stock block, stock head, simple build. Went more for the reliability. Car is currently on a 2G MAF. It will be swapped to SD. The AEM doesn't work with second gen mass airflow. I have another radiator for the car. I've got a bigger 2-pass aluminum. Alternator has to be upgraded. I need a 250 amp alternator for the new power steering system. And I can show you that in this car actually. So that is a Volvo S40 electronic power steering that ties the power steering rack, which allows me to have electronic power steering in the car, which is a huge plus when you're trying to push it around. Wheels and tires set up. Rears are fine other than need flares. The fronts are almost fine, but I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Any coilovers. Almost. I may be able to get by with a spacer temporarily. But they are too close to that shock for my comfort. Other than that, paint. Pretty sure it's going back white. Haven't really decided on that. I'm painting the entire car, so I'm really free to do whatever I want with it at this point. But I'm thinking about going back with the old school Rally Art Evo 3, Evo 5 design with it, and just doing the full Rally Art livery on it. I've always wanted that design on a Eclipse or Talon or Laser, whatever this thing is anymore. I kind of forget. The shell's GSX. The front bumper is a Laser. The rear bumper will probably be, I believe this is coming off. It doesn't need to be there, just extra weight. But I may be putting the bumper back on and cutting it probably about here, because the car will be getting a flat floor put underneath it. Flat floor, diffuser, the whole ordeal. It's a hill climb time trials car. It's no longer a street car. Be trailered to all of its events and so on and so forth. Well, yeah, that's a little update on this car. Haven't touched it in months. I actually have lost almost all heart to even continue working on this car. The only reason I'm back is because of this car. They got the cage finished up in this one yesterday, or last Saturday. So we got a few more things that's got to be added to it. I think they've got to add a bar here and some braces and stuff have to be added to it, but this car is almost done. This is going to be fun. But not road course car. Alright guys, this is my update. Hopefully this video uploads and ain't too long. Let me guys know what you think.